If you're seeing this reading on December 27th, this is your reading for the day, and this did not find you by mistake, okay? It's not just a coincidence, it's a synchronicity from your spirit guides. And I know only 5% of you are going to make it to the end, but that's okay because what I have to say for those of you who this is meant for will resonate very deeply. So let's see what you need to know for today. Let's shuffle and see what we need to know. This one wants to come out. What is it? The Seven of Canes. And I'm seeing the King of Good Cheer with it. I'm feeling a heavy emotion, and this heavy emotion is making me feel like we've made a decision, but we're not quite sure we made the right decision. But this is giving me a lot of energy of like, okay, let's go with this option. I'm going to go with this option. Like he grabs everything off the shelf. Like, this is my decision. But then he looks back at the empty shelves like, do I really want all this? It's the kind of energy it's giving me. It's like we made a decision, but we are not sure if we're going to commit to that decision. Is this what's best for us? And with the King of Good Cheer, it just it's a cup. It's cups. Cups are about emotional fulfillment. Is this what's right for me? Is this what's truly going to make me happy? So I feel like we have this decision, but we're not sure if we want to actually commit to it. Look at that, the sun's underneath there. So this makes me feel like you're not trusting your own intuition, but Spirit's saying you should trust your own intuition. I feel like we've had a lot of things happen in the past where we don't trust ourselves, when we don't know what's best for us because of things that people have told us, right? And I feel like a part of you have this way that you're leaning, but you're afraid to commit to it because what if you make the wrong choice? What if you go down this path and you end up being not as happy? What if you're even more unhappy than you are now? And I feel like that's kind of like the core here. Spirit's saying they want you to listen to your intuition because you do know what's best for yourself. You need to stop feeling like a victim. Stop having this victim mentality. Stop having this woe is me. Stop having this I'm not good enough. Because you are. Okay? And Spirit wouldn't nudge you towards this if it wasn't what's best for you. I feel like 2025 is going to be a year where there's a lot of really happy new beginnings coming for you. That's why the Sun card came out. There's a lot of happy new beginnings coming for you. But it's not going to come unless you follow your intuition. And I feel like you are following your intuition, but there we go, back at the beginning here. It's like, was this the right choice? Is this what's best for me? Look at this, Krampus came out. Yeah, you have a lot of anxiety around this. We're indecisive. You know, it's funny that these two cards came out together. Actually, the Sun and Krampus, it almost makes me feel like the angel on this shoulder and the devil on this shoulder. And it's like, who are you going to listen to? Your intuition or your ego? How's it working out for you? Which one are you going to pick? I also feel like growth and good things that are coming to us, it doesn't always look obviously happy. Okay? Like, sometimes what's best for us, are you just screaming every time I talk? Sometimes what's best for us can look dark. Healing can look dark. Think of a seed. When a seed is planted, that seed has no idea it's going to bloom and become a beautiful flower. Okay, fine. And I feel like with this, it's like sometimes this decision it's not obvious that this is the best decision. That's why you're having problems trusting your intuition. Like if it were obvious, you wouldn't need this reading, right? You wouldn't be in this predicament. But that's what Spirit wants you to know. Sometimes what's best to you isn't always what's best for you. And sometimes in order to get to the beautiful new beginning, we have to go through the dark, just like a seed that's been planted. But I do feel like there's a big transformation happening for you. Here we go. What is this? The Queen of Candles. Yes, you're going to start trusting your intuition. That's what I feel. And I feel like there's a big transformation happening for you. You're going to start listening to your intuition, and you're going to start trusting your choices that you make. Because there's a lot of happiness on the other side of all this for you, and Spirit wants to bring it to you. They can't wait to bring it to you. And then we have the Knight of Good Cheer. Well, you're making this kind of hard. Then we have the Ace of Canes. This is your new beginning. And when spirit knows that they can trust you to follow your intuition, they're going to start giving you sign after sign after sign, synchronicity after synchronicity after synchronicity. It's just trusting this one decision that will lead to everything else.